To today's vlog, you are welcomed.
Time to open. What?
Yeah, I feel bad because I didn't like correct them. Like I didn't know what to say at the moment because I was like busy like doing stuff. But they were like, "Oh man, I really like your collection on your TikToks," and I was like, "Oh, thanks." I just kind of like went back to work, and I just felt so bad for just like not correcting them.
That's
so
funny
if that
though.
was you, I'm sorry.
That is awesome.
It was funny.
Ah,
Hey, I like your Pizza
no,
Planet
you
shirt.
don't. This one's mine. You can't have it. It's not for your video.
Rearranging.
Yes. Import cabinet looks really good.
Are you gonna cough in every clip today?
He has allergies.
Yeah, your cough is not from like being sick or anything. It's an allergy cough.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like whenever the heaters turn on, all the dust goes, and then I'm just like.
So currently working on rearranging some Game Boy stuff, but Abby did the import cabinet here, looking awesome. And then I've been working on some stuff as well. We kind of got caught up with doing some trade-ins. This looks really good. But I was working on this big project. This is our factory sealed cabinet. Every game in here is brand new, factory sealed. What we're trying to do is clear this out and just put the games in with the rest of the stuff so that we have this empty cabinet here for Switch. Because the whole wall is full here. There's games down here. This top shelf is full, and then we have these out here. We need a cabinet for them, so I want to put all the first-party titles in here front-facing, and all the more popular stuff front-facing, so that when people walk up, it's very easy to see. And then we'll still have all this, but it'll be nice. So far, I got the top shelf here. We have the sealed GameCube games, and then the sealed Wii games. I was in the process of mixing the sealed Wii U games in with these, and I was thinking that we might just, like for this, we can have a little sign that says this top shelf is all factory sealed, but for the rest of the cabinets, when stuff is just mixed in like this, we do have this sticker, which says gold sticker equals incomplete. I was thinking about adding another one that says games in bags are factory sealed, because you can easily tell which ones are bagged. So we might do that, but here's the before, well, partway through, and then I'll show you guys the after once we get there. This clip is probably what the title is going to be about, because this is insane. This is not a trade-in, technically. This is part of Sam's collection that we have, we're still working on his stuff, but we have some more Genesis games, and then I believe all of the PlayStation 1 games. So we still have all the PS2 games and Game Boy games in this tub, plus a couple things we got from the convention, another box of little stuff to enter as well. But these are also from Sam's collection, and then we have the rest of the Genesis games still in here, and then at home we have all of the Nintendo 64 stuff, which is going to be the last thing that goes in, because we do not have room for it. But this PS1 collection is literally insane. This is the craziest set of PS1 games we've ever had in stock at the same time, and it all came from one person. So, starting off with Genesis, we have Zero, Kamikaze, Squirrel. This was the most expensive one out of this little batch. And then we have these ones here. All still awesome games, but not quite as expensive as the rest of these here. Wolfchild was actually the first Genesis game in my personal collection. Obviously, I don't have any Genesis games left now because I sold everything, but I found mine at a garage sale, which was pretty cool, and it was not worth anywhere near that when I found it. So, PS1, these are in no particular order, although I did put the big box stuff together and then all of the double disc cases together, and then around here is all the single stuff. So, we're just going to go through in a row, and you can always watch the video in slow motion if you need to on YouTube. In the little settings, you can change the playback speed. So if I'm going too fast, you can do that, or you can also pause the video if you're trying to read anything. Most of these are complete, and most of them are marked as being in good condition. There were a couple that we had to mark as fair or poor, and that's the only greatest hits one as well. But lots of really, really awesome stuff in here. Like I said, this is from Sam's collection. He only collected good games, rare games, or RPGs, basically. Or like survival horror or anything like that. So there's a lot of really expensive games in here. We actually put these in yesterday right before we closed, and we've already sold some of them. So you're not going to see Klonoa in here because it already sold on our website. That one sold within like 10 minutes. I think somebody must have had it on their wish list. And we did sell a few other games as well. So lots of awesome stuff still in here though. Tail Concerto. Some of these games we've never had in stock too, which is pretty cool. Adventures of Lomax is pretty hard to find. Black Label Symphony of the Night. Clock Tower 2. Some really, really awesome stuff, guys. Bomberman Fantasy Race we've never had in stock. And keep in mind, this is actually what is remaining after I, kept a couple from his collection for myself. So, I don't think that I actually kept anything that was too expensive, because I had most of them, luckily. But yeah, this is a crazy, crazy awesome PS1 collection. Obviously, if you're into PS1, top link in the description down below goes to our website, and all of this stuff is available right now for worldwide shipping or local pickup. If you live in the Portland, Oregon or Vancouver, Washington area, you can physically come to our store and grab it. But yeah, this is insane. Now we have to make some room in the glass case. Fun, Colton? Fun day?
Yeah, it's great.
So, just no explanation.
No.
No, it's just been a little weird. But I wanted to show you guys the progress that we made. We did get all the factory sealed stuff taken out of the cabinet. It is now all mixed in. We already sold a sealed PS2 game because it was over here. We've had it for like a year and a half. So this is all Nintendo Switch now, except for all the Amiibo festivals in the background, but you didn't see those. So up here, the top shelf, we're still gonna make some little signs and everything, but this top shelf are all new releases. Sorry about the glare, but top shelf is new releases there. We have first party stuff on these 3 shelves. And then some more first party down here, and then just like some popular titles. Stardew we sell a ton of, and then Dead Cells, Castlevania. And then all of these games here were on the top shelf of this cabinet. Now that this is cleaned out, the Amiibo that are on the top shelf of that cabinet are gonna come over to the top of this cabinet, including whatever else is up here, the Amiibo cards, all that kind of stuff. Then PS4 and PS5 and a little bit of Xbox One games will be going into this cabinet. We didn't have enough time to get that done today, but we got a lot done, which is awesome. And then, like I said, we got all the stuff moved over here. A lot of Sam's PS1 games are out here now. We're leaving some room because we still have more to put out, and all the PS2 games. But, like I said, somebody was actually looking at Tekken 5 right here, which is $18. And then they saw the King of Fighters Orochi collection, or Orochi Saga, which is a sealed one, but that has like King of Fighters 97, 98, 99, like it's got a bunch of them on there, and he put back the Tekken in favor of getting one of those instead, which was $45. So we've had both of those sealed copies in stock sitting in that cabinet for, like I said, about a year and a half, and then the day we put them over here with the other PS2 games, we already sell one. So I do think that's going to be an awesome benefit, because people don't usually look in the sealed cabinet because they don't care about sealed games, but he would have bought that game whether it was sealed or not. So that's a cool side benefit of mixing the sealed games with the complete stuff, is that they're going to start selling, which is really, really awesome. And still not sure what we're going to do about the N64 stuff, because there's like 200 games we have to put out that are all complete in box, and they're not going to fit, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Alright, so for today's staff pick, we're doing The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD, or Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword on the Wii. Both versions are very good versions of this game. This is a fantastic entry in the Zelda series. It came out on the Wii originally, I believe in 2012, and it used the Wii Motion Plus accessory. It required you to have that to play the game, because the entire game was based around the motion controls of the Wii Motion Plus. I know that's a very controversial thing just in the Zelda series in general, but I thought it was done really well. And the Switch version actually adds full controller support, so you don't need the motion controls, which is fantastic. They work so well on the Switch. Everything is accessible through the controllers. Everything from the sword is on the right stick, but if you hold the L button, you can move the right stick and you have free control of the camera, full control of the camera. That actually wasn't available in the Switch or the Wii version, excuse me. You just had to turn around and then Z target to turn the camera around. But in this one, you have full control of the camera. The puzzles are great. The story is actually really good. The characters are interesting. I love the take on Link, Zelda, and Impa. They're all present in this game. This was the game that introduced the idea of a cycle where a version of the Demon King would appear every so often when the conditions were right, along with a version of Link and a version of Zelda. This first version of the Demon King, his name is Demise. He is the final boss of the game, and he looks strikingly similar to the Demon King version of Ganondorf in Tears of the Kingdom. Spoiler, not spoiler. He was in the trailer, so not spoiler. Anyway, most of this game is based around the motion controls, but they actually do update it pretty well for the Switch. So all the puzzles are doable with the Switch. They're not easy per se, but they're completely manageable. They're not tedious or anything like that. There's still some thinking involved and some problem solving. It has the standard Zelda fare where you have dungeons, and in each dungeon you get an item that helps you progress through the rest of the dungeon, and then you can access some areas in the game that you weren't able to access before. I know people don't like that about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but they're different games. They're not the same games. It's fine. Just don't worry about it. This game has that. If you're looking for that, this game has it. Another controversial thing with this game was the retreading of areas. There's 3 main areas below the sky on the surface. So there was the Elden Volcano, the Lanayru Desert, and then the Farron Woods. You go back to those places, each of them twice, and each time you do a different dungeon and fight different bosses and find different items. But the times you revisit them, the layout of the levels are completely different. Like Farron Woods, it's just some standard woods, and then you find the dungeon in the woods. But once you go back for the first time, the entire area is completely flooded. So you actually have to swim through everywhere and try to drain all the water. And they also added a very, very cool, interesting idea with the idea of time stones in the Lanayru Desert, where everything is all desert, but if you activate a time stone, a limited range will be shown as in the past. So like grass will grow and animals will pop up, and enemies, like you can see skeletons of bokoblins, but once the time stone is activated, they'll just turn into bokoblins with like electric weapons. Very interesting, lots of interesting ideas. It does have the standard 3D Zelda like companion where they're really annoying and they talk to you all the time, but the Switch version does tone down the companion a lot, and you can like set her to minimal. The Switch version has a bunch of quality of life improvements. I've never 100%ed the game on Switch, but I've done it once on the Wii, and all the side quests are incredible. Especially the gratitude crystal side quests. There's a demon in the bottom of Skyloft that wants gratitude crystals. Everybody thinks he's kidnapped this kid, but the kid like was there willingly wanting to help him not be a demon, and with gratitude crystals he can become human. So you have to complete side quests to collect gratitude crystals. Once you complete a side quest, the person who's giving the quest will give you gratitude crystals. It's not something they like hand you, it's just something that spawns from them and then you collect it. I don't even know if they know it. But all the writing is really good. It's at a time when I think that Zelda was like starting to like beef back up after some controversial back and forth, with people wanted Wind Waker to be dark, but it wasn't, and then Nintendo basically felt forced to make Twilight Princess, so like their hearts weren't really in it. But this is the one I feel like they finally got back to what they really wanted to do with it, and I think it turned out great on the Switch. The art style is beautiful. It's like everything looks like watercolored. All the environments and textures look watercolored, and they look really good. Like And then the character models are also really nice. Some of the Links in the previous game look really weird, but this one they actually make him look, you know, it's a good character model, I think. And the relationship between Link and Zelda is also done really, really well in this one. So please pick it up.
Not everybody is a big YouTube user, so all of our YouTube shorts are also posted on our TikTok channel, which is @SickCooper. There's a link in the description down below if you'd like to follow us on there, but we highly recommend it. Every now and then there is a special TikTok only video that might get posted, but link down below. Make sure you follow us on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, you guys, prepare to get grabbed by the ghoulies because of how cool these trades are. Was that satisfactory enough for you? I hope it was. Anyway, if this feels low effort, it's not. You're lying to yourself. Here we go. Grabbed by the Ghoulies manual. Pretty cool. We have a Fire Emblem Fates Conquest. A really cool game called Eco and Shadow of Man. It's actually a really good collection on PS3 for a really good price. We just priced it down. Primal Rage. It is just disc only, no back art or anything. We're gonna get some double jump art made for it. Pretty cool. Some Xbox games. These are our more cheap end titles, but still some pretty good ones, like The Hobbit. Wait, is this grabbed by the Ghoulies? It's got no manual. Weird. Oh, it's because this one's damaged. I see. And some 360 games, as well as PS2, like Woody the Woodpecker. Sly Cooper, please play that. That's a really good game. And a PS1 game. You don't know, Jack. We also have this PS2 game, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 9. Some PS4 titles that just came in. We just got ordered. This is a new title, new release, and then these are restocks of previously released games. We also have Celeste and Tunic in the PS4 version, as well, or the Switch version, as well as a Celeste Collector's Edition. So if you're really interested in those, we have those on the website. Some more PS4 goodies and PS3. And a couple sealed PS4 games, like Days Gone. Days Gone's pretty good. We also have our classic N64 games. These are all super, super nice, especially this Ocarina of Time. You usually only see this with a faded label, or like up here is really faded just because that's where people put their thumbs or their hands when they're ripping it out of the console. This one looks really good. The gold also fades super easily on those labels. Oh, that's a Japanese Mario Kart 64. So we also have loose games. Yeah, look at all those. They're so good. I didn't even heard of that one. And it's first party. It's really dark over here. I know why it's dark. Because I didn't turn the light on. We're just not going to tell anybody about that. A couple games on the DS, as well as a Pokemon puzzle challenge on Game Boy Color. Hopefully Cooper doesn't break that one, right, Abby?
You try to blame it on me.
Nah, it's him. We also have the guide for Stardew Valley. This is just not focusing. This comes with a PDF code as well. So if the PDF is ever updated with a new edition, you will get a free copy over email. Fortunately, you can't get the physical edition updated. That's just how it works. But it's really cool that they offer a solution in that kind of way with the digital version. Samba de Amigo and Fae Farm are new releases. Please check them out. They look really good. And then we also have some GameCube. Yeah, sorry, this video is a little unhinged. And a Game Boy 4-player adapter. I think we also have one at 70, 69, anything. We'll probably have to check that. Same condition and everything, but oh well. Okami Den and World Ends With You, both really good titles. As well as, oh, there's Tunic and Stardew Valley and Celeste. Lots of cool games. Baba Is You, please play that one. That one is really unique and fun. Nice little intro to coding, I think. And a Hollow Knight Collector's Edition. some really good titles in these trades and that we got in from our distributors, so please check them out.
If you guys missed it, please check out the last video we uploaded on the channel. It is Abby and me going to the Utah Retro Game Swap, which was a ton of fun. Once again, shout out to Tracy for having us out and Tracy from Minus World. So thank you guys, but definitely please check out that video. We had a ton of fun, spent way too much money, and got some really, really cool stuff. All right, guys, so we just got done burping, apparently. We just got done filming a bunch of TikToks. Colton just left, so he's not here for the outro, but we are gonna have a bunch of bloopers for you, so it's gonna be cool.
Didn't somebody buy this off of our affiliate link?
I think so.
Yeah, because they're awesome.
If you guys want a frog tape dispenser, there's a link down below.
Look how cute it is.
But, oh, the tape.
It died.
Well, thank you guys for checking out this video, and I hope you guys will enjoy these funny TikTok bloopers. And TikTok or YouTube short, they're all the same thing. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll
see you again
in a few days.
next time. Bye!
All right, looks like our system's back up and running. Oh.
Oh my god, don't manhandle him like that.
Don't strangle him.
Jeez.
He has a life, you know.
Yes. Stand up straight, sir.
Shove your fingers in his mouth. Are you filming?
Behind the scenes.
Okay.
Now's the time.
Okay.
I just spilled.
You face the camera.
Welcome to our store.
Every time. Just like, get out of the store, leave now, something like that.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Nothing. There can't be more customers in the store. That's not realistic. Dock it! Dock it!
No, I want it to be out of the shot. I don't want it to be there.
Okay.
Oh man, I'm so excited to play Mario Kart.
Oh, that's actually my controller.
Oh, okay.
This is your controller. All right, you ready?